So new rules have just come out that from October the 1st, every single rental property is going to have smoke alarms fitted on every single floor. And that means all floors, not just the main floor. If you've got a toilet upstairs, or if you've got a set of stairs that goes down to a front door, there'll have to be a smoke alarm fit on that floor as well. So every single floor where there's habitable space, you need to be fitting a smoke alarm. Now, they have said that battery smoke alarms are fine, so that's great news. But obviously, from a landlord's perspective, you've got to make sure that that smoke alarm is actually working and fully functional on the day they move in, which means you have to show that you've tested it on the day they've actually moved in. Now, that's going to be quite a challenge for some of us, so that's something that we need to be working on, making sure that's recorded on the day that the smoke alarm is actually tested and working. Now, once they've actually moved in, it's actually down to the tenants to make sure they replace the battery, maintain the smoke alarm. However, from a landlord's perspective, you need to make sure it's working, so if there is any faults with it, if it stops working or it's damaged, then you would need to replace it, so just bear that one in mind. Now, also in regard to carbon monoxide detectors, those are going to be required in all properties where there is solid fuel burning facilities. So if you've got a log burner, an open fire, anything like that, you need to be making sure that you have carbon monoxide detectors in those rooms as well. Again, they can be battery, but you need to be making sure that those are installed in all of the rooms where there is solid fuel. That does not apply at this point to LPG or oil or anything like that. It's just solid fuel, so coal, logs and things like that. So big changes. We've got very, very little time to implement. Arla did fight it and try to get it to be more around the January timescale, but they've said no. The big problem here, guys, is that there's probably not enough smoke alarms in production or available to actually install in every single rented property in the country, although I do expect that a lot of the properties do already have them. So just bear that in mind. So it's a landlord's responsibility to make sure that every rented property, whether occupied, newly let, relet, SBT, doesn't matter if it's occupied, it has to have a smoke alarm fitted, and a battery are okay. So good luck with that one, guys. Keep me posted.